Well, the main event, as is often the case here at San Diego Comic-Con, is going to be the Marvel Hall H Saturday night presentation. I believe it's happening at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And, you know, there was a day when I would predict dropping bomb after bomb after bomb. Well, I shouldn't do that anymore because last time I said that, really not much came out. But I do expect some big stuff coming out from Kevin Feige. And this is our last chance because we don't have a John Campea show tomorrow on Friday because I'm here at San Diego. This is our last chance to give our final predictions for what we believe we are going to see Kevin Feige announce, reveal, put on display at the Marvel Hall H Comic-Con panel. And I've got several predictions here for you. The first prediction is this, and it's a prediction of what's not going to be there. I don't believe they're introducing X-Men cast. You know, Sean Chandler and I were talking about this, and I think right now, I think all lasers of Hall H for Marvel are going to be pointed at Spider-Man and at Doomsday. Those are the things coming up most immediately. I think they're going to want to keep the attention there. And we are so far away from an X-Men movie that there is, number one, a very high probability that other than Sadie Sink, they probably don't really know who most of their cast are going to be. And number two, even if they do have their cast, there's no point in revealing it at this point. So again, I don't know that they're not revealing the cast for X-Men. Maybe they do. I'm just saying my last second prediction is that there will not be any X-Men cast announcements other than maybe they confirm Sadie Sink is going to be Jean Grey. Maybe that one, but other than that, I don't expect to say, our new Cyclops is so-and-so. Our new Beast is Kevin Hart. Like, I don't think they're going to be doing that. So that's my first prediction, which is they will not be introducing X-Men cast. My second prediction, they kind of upended the bracket, the prediction bracket of what they'll be announcing at Comic-Con when they released the trailer for Doomsday on Monday. I really thought they were going to save that for the Saturday night panel at Comic-Con. They did not. They released it. So I do not expect, some people think they're going to drop another trailer just less than a week later. I don't think so, but I do think they'll release a scene. And when I say scene, I don't mean a 15-second clip. I mean like probably a good 1 to 2 minute scene for Doomsday. In lieu of a trailer, it'll probably be a big scene, and it'll probably be one, I'm going to guess, that will involve Doom. I think it'll probably involve Doom to some way, shape, or form. So that is my second prediction. My third is this. I think most people will agree with this. I think they will announce previously unannounced cast members of Doomsday. So look, we all know there's a few characters in Doomsday that were not a part of that ridiculously garbage chair watch. We all know there's a few more characters. And while I don't believe they're going to reveal everyone, they'll save some of those for the screen. I do think they'll probably bring out a couple of people that were hereunto previously unannounced. And I think they'll bring out a couple of those. All right. My fifth prediction is I believe they will talk a little Black Panther 3. Because the news is out there. Denzel Washington let it slip that he was already cast in it. So I have a feeling, and Kevin Feige is very big on this franchise. Even though I just said like, oh, they're not going to talk about X-Men because they're going to want to keep it limited. Black Panther's already in the universe. They've already got things moving. They've already kind of confirmed they were doing Black Panther 3 ages ago. Denzel Washington's already confirmed he's in it. So I think they can probably, without any harm, do a little bit of talking about Black Panther 3. So I think they'll do a little bit of talking in Black Panther 3. Sorry, that was the fourth. The fifth prediction I have is I think we're going to get a good chunk of time committed to Visionquest.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Is also coming out this year.
And I keep forgetting about it because
everybody keeps forgetting. We all keep forgetting about it, right? Visionquest, I believe, is coming out in October.
Yeah.
So it comes out before Avengers Doomsday. There's been very little talk of it so far, other than to say this. I know 2 people who've seen it, who've seen the whole series.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they can't rave enough about it.
Oh, wow.
They're just going insane about it. They think it's insanely good.
October
I cannot
14th.
say that myself because I haven't seen it, but I know 2 people who have, and they love it. So I think we might even get James Spade. Is James Spader?
Spader.
Yeah.
Spader.
Come out on stage because, of course, he's returning as Ultron.
Would not be surprised.
Obviously, Paul Bettany will come out
Yeah,
on
Paul Bettany will
stage
be
because
there
he's
for sure.
returning. I think they'll give us a good full trailer, a little bit more depth to it, a little bit more fleshed out, a good full trailer for Visionquest. So we're going to get some Visionquest, I believe.
Do you think they might touch on some Wonder Man? Since we know there's a season 2.
No, they haven't even written a script for it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so far. So I don't think we're going to get anything Wonder Man. That's just way too far off. They might mention the success of the first season of Wonder Man, but I don't expect we'll be getting anything else because, again, they don't even have a script for it yet. All right, here's my last prediction. This is the hottest of hot takes. And I've mentioned this on the show before. This one has the highest chance to be wrong, but I'm going to swing for the fences anyway. I believe they announced a surprise MCU project that's going to come out between Doomsday and Secret Wars. Now, whether that's a Thor 5, whether that's a Doctor Strange 3, whether that's a Shang-Chi 2, whether that's something else completely out of left field, I don't know. But my big swing for our predictions is going to be they drop a surprise project coming out before the end of 2027. So, guys, those are my 6 hot takes on what my final predictions are for the upcoming Saturday night Hall H panel of Marvel. Chris, you've obviously got some thoughts and theories on this too.
No, yeah, John, I agree. Even Kevin Feige, he was recently, teasing, because like when we go to Hall H, we go to show you something, we go to deliver something. So it sounds like there are some big announcements coming. What they could be, I have a couple here, some more obvious than others. Obviously, I don't know anything. I know as much as the regular schmuck reading online, but I was thinking like you whenever I heard people speculate X-Men casting at San Diego, and I was like, way too early. We got the X-Men in Doomsday, we got this going on, but then people point out, according to the reports, X-Men is set to start filming in spring of next year, if that's still what they go with. Casting announcements leak out, things happen. Maybe Marvel just wants to take charge of it, put it themselves, not do the whole cast, but I think a Charles and a Magneto announcement would be enough to get you enticed and excited for what their X-Men could be. So I actually don't think it'd be all that crazy for him to actually reveal 1 or 2 big castings in their upcoming X-Men movie. I just think we've heard so much about it. It feels like every other month we talk about it. The Deadpool project, whatever this thing Ryan Reynolds is teasing, working on writing. I hear what you say, where you don't think it's a solo Deadpool movie. It's more like an ensemble piece. And that does align with what Ryan Reynolds say, where he just sees himself more as a background character in there. It could be something that what the Deadpool project is, or maybe it's Deadpool. They'll say Deadpool will be in the first X-Men movie, something like that as a supporting cast member.
That would be an announcement.
That makes sense. That could be a huge announcement right there.
Yeah, that would be a huge announcement. Yeah,
because you don't have to worry about who's getting recast as like a Charles or whatever. We already know Ryan is Deadpool, so that would actually make a lot of sense.
Something like that. I also, to throw a curveball, I agree on the secret project, but I think it'll be a special presentation. I think they'll announce some random special presentation.
That tracks.
Of what? I honestly have no idea, but you're right. Like there is kind of like this, there's this gap now between Doomsday and Secret Wars that maybe there's something Marvel could capitalize on or fill in the gaps to set up for Secret Wars. So I think a special presentation announcement of something could be on the horizon. I not to repeat myself too much, I think Black Panther is definitely something there, especially because they'd want to ride the Ryan Coogler, everything he's been doing since then. Like they'd want to show us like, hey, we still got him and we're working on that.
And with all the success of Sinners, they definitely would love to walk him out on stage. Say, look, he's with us still.
Yeah. But the 2 I'm caught with as my final is a Doctor Strange 3 or a Shang-Chi 2. I feel like those are the other two that would also make people happy or be exciting to hear about that is coming. My thing is just Destin is so busy now. He's got Spider-Man. He's moving on to Naruto. I don't know if it'd be a thing if they did announce Shang-Chi too. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like another director and Destin is there as like producer shepherding, saying, no, I approve of this. He's gonna do great.
It would have to be at this point, right? Because with like he's still got to get Spider-Man out the door, and then he's going right on to that other project.
Naruto,
and they've been waiting too long for Shang-Chi 2 already.
Yeah.
So if they do, and we don't know that they are, I think you're right. I think at this point it would have to be with him producing and another person coming in to sit in the director's chair.
Yeah.
You're probably right about that.
Those are some of the predictions I have. Honestly, it could go either way. You never know what could be announced, but I'm excited. It's gonna be a fun Saturday.
Doctor Strange 3 could slot as that secret movie. Doctor Strange 3 could slot as a secret movie.
Yeah, I mean, again, because it is so, like when we last left off with him, it's all about incursions.
That's what it is.
Yep.
It's just all incursions. And so, I mean, again, how they would already be in production and never let a word get out about it.
That's the only
that seems very unlikely. It seems almost impossible today. But if anybody did it, I would say Kevin Feige did it.
I will say too, it's a big missed opportunity based off of the viewership of season 2 of Daredevil Born Again. They really have to make some kind of push for season 3 just to get it out in the ether.
Yeah.
Even if it's a smaller port, they have to talk about it.
I'm so like, I have two different thoughts on that, because I've really liked Daredevil Born Again. Like, I like it a lot, but there's also no denying nobody's watching it. And do you use Comic-Con to build momentum for the things the fans are excited about? Or do you use it to try to get people excited for the things they're not excited about?
I would argue the Hall H crowd are excited for Daredevil. It's just like when you go to Disney, not Disney, Star Wars Celebration.
You're right. This is the
That's
audience.
your audience. They're gonna love Mandalorian and Grogu. I think they're gonna be
by the way,
most willing, hyped crew for.
To your point, like I believe it was today they officially announced they just wrapped production on season 3 of Daredevil Born Again.
Yes.
So you know what? That I got to admit, Jonathan, when you first said it, I'm like, that's unlikely, but it makes sense. Yeah. Maybe they do. Maybe a little bit of show a little footy of maybe some Elektra.
And the only
I was so excited to hear she was back.
Oh, I know.
I was so excited to hear she was back. All right, guys. Just to remind you again, Saturday night, I will be doing a live stream from home at the home studio to just tracking. We're going to be tracking all the announcements coming out from Marvel Hall H at Comic-Con. I hope you guys will join me. We're going to start our live stream a half hour before the panel at 5 p.m. So get some snacks together, grab a couple of drinks, and hang out in front of your computer with me, and we'll talk about that. Looking forward to it. But question is for you. This is your last chance now. What are your final hot take predictions for what we're going to get out of Marvel Hall H? And maybe even more importantly, what are some hot predictions of things they won't show or talk about when we're there? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.